All right, this is Genesis 49, and let me see. All right, I'm gonna say 7. It says Genesis 49, 7. It says, "Cursed be their anger, for it was fierce, and their wrath, for it was cruel. I will divide them in Jacob and scatter them in Israel. Judah, the head tribe, you so-called Negroes and blacks. Thou art he whom thy brethren shall praise." The head tribe, is a Judah. You know how Judah, when Judah does everything, for instance, hip hop, started with Judah, then eventually the northern kingdom, the rest of the tribes, they create their form of hip hop. Just as anything else, man. Right? It says, "Thy hand shall be in the neck of thy enemies. Thy father's children shall bow down before thee," man. You see? And that's Judah, man. And when you think of the slave trade, when you think of the transatlantic, you gonna automatically think of you know the southern kingdom, man. You see, it says, "Judah is a lion's whelp from the prey, my son. Thou art gone up. He stooped down, he couched as a lion, and as an old lion, who shall rouse him up? The scepter shall not depart from Judah, nor a lawgiver from between his feet, until Shiloh," was speaking of who? Yahushua, man. You see? Yahushua is Shiloh, and says, until Shiloh come, and unto him shall be the gathering of the people shall the gathering of the people, because it's gonna start with the tribe of Judah waking up. And then once the tribe of Judah wakes up, what? The rest wake up, man. You see? And then I'm gonna go down to Gad, right? And Gad, like my man Evo Morales say, how to it says, "Now it's the turn for the Indians, the so-called Indians, to defeat the Gringos, you Edomites." You see, what does it say here? The spiritual, he said that. All right. And it says, Genesis 49:18 says, "I have waited for thy salvation, O Lord Yahweh." Gad, you so-called Native Americans, right? "A troop shall overcome you." Who was that troop that overcame you? You see, it was Esau, man. Okay? Because Gad, for a period of time, Gad was able, to fight Esau off at some point. But then eventually what happened? Esau, his blessing being the sword, he created the Gatling gun, the musket, all these, just the actual gun. And that's when Esau overcame, Gad, man. All Gad was using was basically, a sling, a bow and an arrow, man. Or whatever weapons they had. But eventually Esau overcame them, man. He was able to, the Indians Removal Act, eventually, take them down, man. Now he got what? Them on reservations, man, just like the rest of the tribes. All the tribes have been overcome by this devil. But guess what? But he shall overcome at the last, because the Lord is going to give us that power. You see? Let me see. Right? The Lord is going to give us that power to subdue our enemies, man. You see? That's why. Okay? So Gad will overcome at the end. This Evo Morales, him being the Israelite as well, we will overcome, man. Okay? See, like I say, Manifest Destiny Part 1 was you Edomites coming to power and eventually taking our people down, man. But guess what? We in the time of what? Manifest Destiny Part 2. Now it's your turn. Now it's you and the heathens' turn. All y'all going down. You see? And when you do go down, right? When you do go down, that's it, man. Alright? You about to, let me get this. And we've overcame you, okay? Through Yahushua, man. Okay? We overcame you devils, man, because it almost looked as if, we was going to be cut off from the name of Israel, for good, man. It almost looked as if you won. You had your way. But through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shema Shah, we woken up. Now you overcome, man. And we've overcome you in the spirit, and real soon we're going to overcome you physically, man. Right? This is, I'm just get to the point. Job 18:10. says the snare is laid for him in the ground and the trap for him in the way. Okay? And that was just one of the snares that you know, thought that you put on us, but you've been ensnared this whole entire time, man. You didn't understand the prophecies, man. That eventually we will rise back up and eventually you will overcome you. It says terror shall make him afraid on every side and shall drive him to his feet. Because if you go into just get that right quick. Isaiah 19 and right? This is Isaiah 19 and 16. It says, in that day shall Egypt, which this is spiritual Egypt, it's talking about America, be like unto women, and it shall be afraid and fear because of the shaking of the hand of the Lord Yahweh by Shema Shah of hosts, which he shaketh over it. And the land of Judah shall be a terror unto Egypt. Everyone that maketh mention thereof shall be afraid in himself because of the counsel of the Lord Yahweh by Shema Shah, which he hath determined against it, man. You see? And that's what's going to happen, man. And it's not just going to be Judah. It's going to be all the tribes, man. That's why it also says, what does it say? It says in, I forgot what chapter. It's in the book of Isaiah. It says how, Ephraim, I think it's the 11th chapter. It says how Judah shall not vex Ephraim. Ephraim shall not envy Judah, you know. How we going to ride on Edom, you know, and you other heathens, man. Moab, you see. Let me get that. I'll just get that, then I'm going to get this and I'm going to cut it, you know. I'll get that. You know. Why not? It's Isaiah 11. Right? In 13. It says, the envy also of Ephraim, which is Ephraim is what? The head tribe of the northern kingdom, you so-called Puerto Ricans, shall depart, and the adversaries of Judah shall be cut off. Ephraim shall not envy Judah, and Judah shall not vex Ephraim. You see, but they shall fly upon the shoulders of the Philistines toward the west. They shall spoil them of the east together. They shall lay their hand upon Edom and the Moab and the children of Ammon, and the children of Ammon shall obey, because those are, like I say, our top, okay, enemies, man. You see, those three are our top enemies, but all you heathens are gonna get it, man. But you Edomites gonna be at the forefront of that vengeance that the Lord is gonna get on you, man. Because it's really the vengeance of the Lord that's gonna be on us, man. But that's why I'm gonna get this and close it out. Job 18:11 says, terrors shall make him afraid on every side and shall drive him to his feet. And that's why his strength shall be hunger bitten, and destruction shall be ready at his side. Okay, let's get that word, hunger bitten. The word for hunger bitten is ra'av. It says, let's get C. It says a failing strength. Okay? And your strength is failing now. So how much more when this comes to pass? You see? It shall devour the strength of his skin. Even the firstborn death shall devour his strength. His confidence shall be ruled out of his tabernacle, and it shall bring him to the king of terrors, which is once again Yahushua, man. Okay? And that's what's going to happen, man. You see? Once that standard get lifted, you know, and the Lord allows his elect, that remnant, the house of David, to get busy on you, it's over with, man. Your strength gonna be hunger bitten. It's gonna be nothing, okay, you can do when this happens, man. That's why it says in Zechariah the 12th chapter, we shall be as lions. If we those men, we should be as lions among sheep, man. Who you think the sheep gonna be? You are heathens, man. And 2/3 as well, man, because you gonna be in that lie as well. You see? Ain't gonna be no more after that happens, ain't gonna be no more, you know, rigging elections. You see? Ain't gonna be no more false flags. You getting on the fucking news, okay, and telling the people what they can't do. That's gonna be over with, because you're gonna be taken out of power, dude. Okay? Call Halal Allah, Yahweh by Hashem, and you're gonna be just like our people now. Weak, okay? Hopeless and broken, okay? And then you're gonna be what? You're gonna be despised, okay, by the damn world, man. Just like we are. Get ready for it, man. Deuteronomy 28:15 and 68 all the way down, man. Okay? That's what you gonna face. Call Halal Allah, Yahweh Ba Shema Shah, Yahweh Ratazah, this was edifying, Baba Shah, Abba Pabo, Abba Pabo, Abba Ha Ayapia, Abba Ha Ayapia. Shalom to the elect and to the few aqua that do this and learn. Shalom.